Hi everybody and welcome to Farming Simulator 2015, where we are playing on the Hardworking Map. And if you've been following the last two episodes, you know that we've upgraded a little bit, but I'm just going to do a recap of what we've got. Now, we've got our normal combine harvester. We haven't upgraded that yet. And we've got our tractor here, and he's going to be ready to plough because I want to enlarge the fields in this episode. And we've got this other tractor which is going to go and be the hauler, which I haven't set him up yet, so I'm just about to go and do him first. Now, I did say on each time that we would make a harvest, we would go and buy some cows. Now, the reason that we were going to do this was to get some income in. Now, I have been thinking about it, and to be honest, we're going to go with it. But I just need one more equipment to go before we can start with the cows, and that's a grass cutter, because we need something to feed the cows with. I mean, at the moment we've got nothing, so they won't actually produce for us. So I also made up a load more of the stuff that we need to get this field done, which is fertilizing. I'm doing a harvest one just to see how that's going to go. We've got seed filler, seeder, unload, and fertilizer fill up. Okay, so you know, everything should be going okay. So we're going to put this on to unload. We're going to get rid of the bits and pieces that can see all of these, because we don't need those now. And we're just going to go and say, right, okay, where are we? We need to be on the right setting, which is that one, so we can select our combine. He should be okay to start. And as you can see, this time we have got barley. Now I'm just going to go and press get the course play up for this, and we are going to make sure he's got nothing on there. We're going to go field harvest, make sure we are set up on the right one, which is, I believe, is the field harvest. I'm not too sure what combine self unloading is, but we're going to go with this one. We're going to say drive course. Now I'm just going to stop the driver a second. I can remember where it is. Yes, I did put an edge on first. Okay, so hopefully he'll drive the course and I'll put the edge on. Now I don't know what he's going here for. I'm going to stop the driver there, and I'm going to put that on because I want the waste product. There we go. Now, like I said, I don't know why he's doing this. This is the first time I've used a combine harvester on a course play mode. So if he doesn't do it fully properly, then obviously I won't use the course play game. And we're just going to see how he goes. Now if he comes back and turns round, I'm just going to not bother with it, because the course play works on the seeder. It does it very well, does it quite nicely and stuff like that. But I'm just wondering whether I've got him actually set right, because of the working width is 4.1. I wonder if it's just calculated that correctly. Yeah, 4.1, so you knock it down one. Because he should have gone round and done the header first. He should not have gone round where he's like now. He should have. You see, now he's going to go and do that. That's actually, I didn't want that. Okay, so what we're actually going to do is we are going to try it again, and we're going to stop the driver. I'm just going to go over here. Okay, we'll just drive it ourselves for a little second, because I'm going to want to get him doing it correctly. Now, I've seen other people do it and it's been all good and stuff like that, and you know, but I want to see if I can get it done myself. So we're just going to get this done. And if he doesn't do it, then I'm not that fussed, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, we can use just hire work and we just can go down the field, but it would just be nice to work out how to get the course play working on it, because like I said, I do want to expand this field. So what we're doing now is we're just gonna go back and we're just gonna say, right, drive course, see what happens, see if he will go to the edge. Now I'm hoping he will now go to the edge and he'll go round. But if he doesn't, he doesn't. It's not a loss, but it's not going to be what I wanted on this episode. But we'll just give him a couple of minutes to go. Let's just see what we've done. And then I want to enlarge this field all the way around, except where we unload and we start the field off, because we don't want that. But this field, you can see, can be expanded all the way around here. And we're going to make some orchards over on our left, and we're going to get rid of these trees, but again, that's going to bring us in extra income and stuff like that. So you know, it's not going to be too bad for us to do stuff, but it's going to be interesting to do stuff. So hopefully now he won't stop here, he'll start to turn. And I think he is. Yes. So now I'm quite happy with that. Now the reason I wanted that to be done was for the simple fact that when we make this field bigger, I'm not the best person to do ploughing, and if you do it with course play, it will do the bits you muck up on, and then they'll clean it all nice and up. If you don't do it on course play, then it might be a little bit awkward and stuff like that. But you know, I'm now glad that he's actually gone round the edge. So what we're just going to look at, we're just going to recap on that. Now, why did he drive now? Okay, so why did you do that? Okay, so stop driver. Okay. can we drive course, drive now? Stop at last point or at next trigger. Deactivated. Okay, so it looks like I need to return to first point, activated. Drive course. Drive now. Okay, so I'm not too clued up on this. Because if that should have gone. So, drive course. See what happens. Let's see, stop driver. So like I said, I'm not very good at this, and yeah, we're going to make a little bit of a mess up on this, but if need be, I'll watch some other people that have done it so we can get it correct and get it started and all sorts of stuff like that. No, I want you to go to the end of the field. It might be because it didn't do all of the field, didn't seed all of the field. You can see the edges missing here, and I don't know why he's gone there for. I'm just gonna let him go, and we'll just follow him around and see what's happening. And yeah, we're just really not sure. I'm gonna put that back to how it was, so it should return to the first point, and hopefully then it'll go up and down. But if it's not, I'm just going to do it normal way. Until I can get the course play sorted out. And if you've downloaded this map yourself and you've got any tips for it, then leave it in the comments and we'll have a look at it. And you know, it'd be nice to see how others are doing this, how others are coping with this map. Like I said, I do think it's a really wonderful map. I actually found something interesting on the map where there's a nice long tunnel going to the okay, come on, where's the guy? Okay, he's coming there. He's gonna get stuck in traffic, isn't he? Is he, or is he just gonna miss it? Ugh, he's stuck in traffic. Okay, stop driver. No, course play isn't perfect, you know, but I don't mind. Well, let's get him done. You can put him to drive course. Right, so he's going to move off, and he's going to move my other tractor right out the way. Look, you know. Okay, let's get my other tractor out of the way, because obviously this is not the ideal thing for it to happen. Right, I just definitely do not know what this combine harvester is doing, so I'm just going to let him go off and do his thing, because what I wanted to do is I want to make this field bigger, like I said. And I'm just rubbish, really rubbish at reversing, you know, especially on a keyboard. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming down here. Now, is it B? Don't think it really matters which side you do. So I wonder where that combine harvester's gonna go. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. With this combine harvester, we're gonna find out where it's gonna go. If it doesn't do it how I want to, I'm just gonna go to the old way, and I'm just gonna go and yeah, I'm going to let him just do that, and then I'm just going to start him off over in the corner, and we're just going to let him go. Now, obviously I've not got the course place set up correctly for this, so we'll just see how it do. I might just set it up how I did it on the cedar, but again I will set it up, make a new one, and get it sorted out. So I'm gonna stop the worker here. Even though I stopped it, it's still driving, which makes it really interesting of what it's going to do next. Right, yeah, well, we know you're stuck in traffic, but we're now going to put you over there. And we're just going to say to you, we're going to get rid of everything on there, and we're just going to say H. And we're just going to let him go. Okay, there he goes, off he does. So we're going to reverse down out of the tractor's way. Come on, tractor, get going. Okay, we're going to say drive now to get out of our way. So what are we going to want to be doing here? Now what we're going to be doing here is, like I said, I want to expand the field. So we're going to harvest, plough as much as we possibly can. Okay, and we're going to go, what is it, O to allow ploughing. And is that going to allow us to do? Yeah, that's now going to allow us to make a bigger field. And you're going to say, well, why make it bigger when it takes so long to do it anyway? And the reason being is because it gives us more money, and I want to get as close as possible to the road as I can. It's a shame we can't get bits and pieces to help us out on this, but yeah, no, it's just one of those things that we're going to have to cope and do for ourselves. Right, so I think that there, so we lift, I believe, with that. Yeah, so that's good. Now I'm not so worried about the edge on this side, because we're going to be going along the other way as well. I'm just tapping it every now and then, just to make sure that we keep it in line and we don't miss anything. And see, look, we've got a bit of a groove there. So we've got a bit of a green patch there, so we're going to have to make sure that we go over that, because this is not the easiest job to do of ploughing a field. Go just a little bit there. V. I'm just going to check the combine. Yeah, I thought he had stopped, so we're going to get him over across onto the next part. Now the reason I know he stopped was because we had a gap. Really, we couldn't do much about that, to be honest. Right, so we're going to come back out here now. We're going to drive, and we're going to do another couple of rows. Now I know I'm only doing one of these episodes a week, because they just take so long to do when recording and getting stuff to grow, but this one's going to be coming out a little bit earlier due to the fact that we're actually doing stuff and we don't have to wait for it. As you can see, we've got a few green patches that we've got to go over. And I am keeping an eye on the trees. It's going to be interesting to see whether or not I have to adjust the field size, or whether the field size is adjusted itself. So let's just have a quick gander at that. So let's just have a look. The field side, let's just get rid of that. Now we can see that that field size there is currently on that one. Yeah, so again, this is one I've got to look into and say, right, because we've done it, is it gonna enlarge it itself, or is it not going to enlarge it, and have we just made a waste of time? So that's going to be interesting to look at. Okay, so we'll have a look at that another day. I'm not going to worry about it too much at the moment, because I just want to get one more bit of ploughing done on this side. And obviously, if you watched episode 2, you actually saw us manage to get the plane in the shot. Oh, come on, get lined up. Right, so let's put V down there. Let's keep it as nice and straight as possible, because we can always go and plough those small little bits that are off the edge later on. And what I'll do is I'll neaten the edge up as well by putting a grass seeder just to go straight down one edge. But this is going to be the last of it on this side, due to the fact that we've got a few trees in the way. But like I said, I want to go all the way up to that road. Right, okay, so that's that edge done. Now I want to go over to the other edge. But before I do that, I just want to take these out, because obviously these will look odd when we're trying to grow the crops if we leave them in. Okay, so we'll always have a look and see how we're doing. Whoops, not what I wanted. So now what I want to do is I want to go up here. Now this is going to take me a bit of time, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here while I do the field across this way, and when I come back we'll have a much bigger field, which hopefully will give us a lot more money and stuff like that. So I will see you shortly. Hi everybody and welcome back. As you can see, I've only done a little bit because I didn't realise this tree was in the way, so I need to cut that down and get a tree stumper before we can carry on any more. But what I've done is with the grass seeder, I've neatened up the edges, so now you can see we've got a little bit further to go, and we've got a nice clean edge all the way down here, which when you're doing grass you don't need to have a field. You just put the seeder down and you just press H. So you can see we've got nice clean borders now all the way around here. Okay, yeah, there we go, all the way down here, nice clean border. Got to get rid of all of these trees and everything like that, and we'll do those in another episode. But yeah, a little bit not neat there, but yeah, okay, I'm not too worried about that, to be honest. And that's going to be it, guys, for this episode. What I am going to do before we go is, I do know my combine and trailer is working. We're going to plant cannoli next time. Okay, we're going to let the harvester carry on. We're going to clean this field up. You've seen me clean the field up before and stuff like that. And what I'm going to do is I am actually going to go and purchase some cows. Let's go and see animals, select category. So we're going to buy some cows. We're going to buy let's see, we're going to buy 5 to start off with, so that should be good. I'm going to buy 5 chickens as 5 sheep as well. but I'm only going to buy 4 chickens because we've already got one. Okay, so if we go back out of there. Okay, so you now can see that we've got 5 chickens, 5 sheep and 5 cows. Now, the cows need a lot of care work and stuff like that. We don't know where they are. I presume cows might be over here because it's the silage and everything. Yes, our cows are over here and they look quite nice. Our sheep, I believe, are in the other ones. Our chickens are there. And I believe our sheep are in the one that's up over here. I think our sheep are over here. So let's just take a quick look. And yes, they are. There's our sheep. Okay, so that's our nice new sheep there and everything like that, so that's quite good. And again, I don't know why this driver keeps stopping here and keeps slipping here. He's just annoying me, hitting this all the time, because there's no need for it. Absolutely no need for it. The course isn't even done like that. Okay, so the other thing that I wanted to have a look at is, like I said, I wanted to do an orchard over there. So before we go, if you watch my first series, which we're still doing, we added some bits and pieces, and we had the Rostenhaler installed. Okay, and we were thinking of doing these. Now, we can't do the greenhouses until we have got manure. That's another reason why we got trees, and we got these apple trees and stuff like that. I didn't want to do that. Where are we? Placeables, I believe it was. No, these are the default placeables. Yeah, these are the default ones. Miscellaneous. Go back there. Category. Yeah, that's the one that we're tippers. Select one. Now you do need this installed as well, and this can carry just everything. But we're not going to worry too much about that yet. Not too sure why that one is different, but we are going to buy one of these. Okay, so we've got to go pick that up at the store, and I'll do that while offline. And we're going to go and get one of these trees. Okay, I'm not sure what that one is. I know that's plum, I know that's orange, so I'm presuming this is apple. Okay, so we're going to buy a couple of these. Now, as I said, we want our orchard, but I'm gonna want preferably just gonna see where we can think about putting it. I think we'll start by, see if I've got enough room there. I'll tell you what, let's go and put the orchard more or less up by the sheep over in this section, so we can start there, because if we can see how far we can get, I say let's do it. There's a grass mound there. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna start it. Let's start it. Shall we start it here? Yeah, let's start it there. Okay, why can we not be placed there? Yes, it can be placed there. So we're gonna put them as near as we possibly can, because I want a nice orchard. Okay, so that's 2, I believe. We can't put another one there because the tree's in the way. So can we put one? No, I don't think we can. Okay, so we're gonna have just 2 for the time being. Okay, and we're just going to drop our cedar off. If I could get into the right view, it would help, so I could drive it. So for this episode, I think we've done quite well. We've got our chickens, our sheep and our cows going, and we'll get some grass done so they can start being getting some food and stuff like that in there. Let's just cue that, go there. Now I just want to quickly go and have a look out our trees that we got. Now if you haven't got this installed, I think I did do some links to it, but what I'll probably do is I'll find out where the links are again. I'll put them on my website, so you can just go to the website, click on the page, and it will take you directly to where you download it from. Okay, so we've got our orchard trees. Now these are our orchard trees, okay, and you can see I'll put them quite nice together. And what happens is, as they grow, just zoom out, yeah, you'll see that they will grow fruit on them, and you park your trailer in between there and you just leave it to collect, and you'll see in the next episode what I mean. And you can make a little bit of profit from having an orchard, which will give you some nice bits and pieces to get a little bit more money. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. We have expanded the field, and what I'm going to do for the next episode is we're going to clear the field up, we're going to put in our cedar, and then we're going to see whether or not we need to grow the field, or whether or not it's going to automatically do it for us, or we've got to do a new course play, which I don't really mind doing, because you can see how it's going to evolve. So as always, have fun, stay safe, check out the website, check out the gift shop, and just basically have fun and stay safe. Bye for now.